Hello traders, welcome to the Running Forward channel where we look for trending charts and plan our trades. The market is still very volatile and right now we're in a longer term downtrend because we formed this lower high and we had the lower lows. And also the 50 MA is touching the 200 MA and it looks like it's going to form a death cross. So either way, if you're going long or short, keep that in mind that the market is really volatile. When you have a profit, take the profit. Don't stay too long in the trade until the market gives us clear indication where it wants to break up the downtrend and keep going up, or it's gonna touch the downtrend line and keep coming back down. I want to give you some updates of the trades that I got in and also share some of the trades I got in yesterday on Monday, April 14th, and also some charts I'm keeping an eye on. But these are not financial advices, these are just for educational purpose only. So the first one I have is STNE. STNE, it broke the downtrend, gapped out here and then consolidated up at the top of this support area, and now it looks like it's battling this resistance area. If you come to the weekly chart, I really like the weekly chart on this stock. So on the weekly, it broke the downtrend, and then for 2 weeks it consolidated within this green candle, and then last week it has formed this green candle, took out these two consolidating candles and formed a new high, and now it seems like it wants to go higher. So the reward here, if it can take out these tops here, that's already 26 plus percent. And so this one has a nice risk reward ratio. I'm in it. It's just a little profit. So CELH is another one I'm in. This one, maybe the what the stock will do is will keep consolidating to the trend toward the trend line here, or it could just pop up. We don't know. We're not predicting. But this one, as you can see, that it has formed a uptrend in the short term, and now it's coming to some resistance area. So I can totally understand if you think this is too early and if you want to give it more time to see where it wants to go up or down. But in the longer term, you can see that the 50 is pointing up and the 200 is coming down. So it looks like it's going to cross, the 50 is going to cross above the 200 shortly. So this one, I'm just about break even, so because I just got in. CVS is the other one I'm in. This one formed this kicker pattern a couple days ago, and now it's consolidating in this green candle area. So if you look at the weekly, it also break up through the downtrend line, and it held because this green candle here took out all the consolidating smaller candles, which was 7 weeks of time. So I think this one has potential to go up even further. This one I think I'm just about break even as well. I got into two new trades yesterday. First one is KOLD. This is the inverse ETF for the natural gas. Um, if we look at the ETF for natural gas, we can see that it's in a downtrend, and um, it still wants to go lower. It looks like because it has formed a new low. That's why I got into KOLD. It formed this bottom here, and now it broke up uh, the top of this bottom, and it came back and tested. Now it seems like it wants to go higher, and I think the weekly chart also shows that it has formed a bottom here, and it's in the short term is forming a uptrend. So this one, I think the risk is about 2-3%, depends on where you're comfortable with. And then the first target is to take out the recent high, that's about 8-9%. And then if it can do that, he tackle this low here back in January of 2024. That's already 30%. And if it can do that, the next area will be somewhere here. That's 40 plus percent. And then the next target will be to take out this high here. That's 60 plus percent. So good risk reward ratio there. Another one I got into yesterday was CHWY. CHWY, so on the weekly for since May of last year, it was on a running up for several months, and then it came down. But then it came down and came close to the 50 MA on the weekly and the past resistance area here or support area, and then it seems like it found some support, and now it wants to. I think it wants to go up. If we come look at the daily chart, we can see that it has just broke through the downtrend line. So it could be in the making of a uptrend. So ideally, it would the price action would come down somewhere here and then maybe form a higher low to confirm this short-term uptrend, and then the risk will be somewhere here below this red candle. It's about 3-4%, and then the first target is to take out this high. That's about 3.5%, and then this high here, that's about 9-10%. Then this high here, that will be the next target. I think this one has potential to go up even higher because this was a $120 stock, and Chewy makes things for the pets, food and some other things too, I think. So this one has a big market, so to speak. So those are the ones that I'm in right now. I'm also keeping an eye on three stocks. Put them on my watch list. PLTR is one of them. This one is pretty strong. It's stronger than the market because the market was choppy, and now after this green candle, it just keep going up. So, but this one is too steep. If you draw the trend line like this, it's too steep, and also it's battling this resistance area right now. So the best thing to do right now is to wait for the stock to pull back and form a higher low somewhere here, and then we can get in. So this one is on my watch list. The next one I have is Walmart. Walmart was running for quite some time, and then I think this was earning, and then it came back down, and then the tariff news hurt the stock a lot, like other stocks. But now it has found support near the 200 MA in this past supporting area. Now it's also going up. Um, so this one is also on my watch list because I'm waiting for it to for the stock price to pull back and form a higher low so then I can follow the trend like the PLTR we just looked at. Because right now, if you draw the line like this, it's way too steep. And what you do with a trending stock is we don't have to find the first higher low to enter, because when you find a trending stock, it will give you several multiple entry points because the price won't just go up every day. It will pull back and it will pull the trend, and that's when you had a better entry point. You have a lower risk and higher upward potential. Last but not least, AL. Wait, I got this AB. I think ALAB. Yeah, this is the ticker symbol. So this one, if you draw the trend line like this, you can see that here when it first broke the downtrend line, it formed a higher low. So it had this higher low um, going, but this red candle just broke the uptrend line, so it didn't stay like that. So it came back down and then came to this support area here, about 48, 49 area, and then it went back up. And then if you draw the trend line like this with this higher with this one, if you draw the trend line like that, it just broke up through that trend line, and then now it's consolidating within this green candle, and it looks like it may want to go higher. If we come to never mind, just come back to the daily chart. So this one has the the 50 just crossed down the 200, so it has to have to take caution on the price. So this one is on the watch list because if we look at the shorter term uptrend, it looks like it's going like this. So um, if the price consolidate even a little bit more and come to trend, maybe that's a better place to enter this trade. Because right now, if you enter here, the stop loss is quite steep. That's about 10%. So ideally, you're getting somewhere here. Ideally, the stock price does something like this, somewhere here, and then you go in with the bottom of these two candles as the stop loss area, somewhere here. So about 5-6%, and then the first target is to go over here to this top. That's about 23%. Um, I know on the chart it doesn't look like much, but that's 23% potential. And then if you can take out that, then see if it can fill this gap. It's also the high back here. So that's 40%. So this one has a good risk reward ratio if we get in when the price pull back. So those are some charts for you to look at. Hopefully you find some value in this video. If you like this kind of content, hit the like button and consider subscribe. Until next time, I'll see you later. Bye bye.